thinandbeautiful.com. Written by Liane Shaw. Narrated by Miranda Millar. Dedication. For my two beautiful daughters, Ashley and Steph, who inspired me to write this story, and for Carolyn, who always believed that I would. March 13th. It's morning again. I can tell because the sun came up. It keeps doing that whether I want it to or not. I used to like mornings, or so I'm told. I don't really remember. My mother tells me that I used to be a morning person. I'm not a morning person now. I'm not a night person either. I don't know what kind of person I am. Maybe I'm just a person without a time, or a place. Or maybe I'm not a person at all. I should go outside and see if I still have a shadow. I won't be going anywhere until I do what I'm told like a good little girl. Everyone here has to come up with some sort of lame personal goal they have to aim for before they can get out of here. Kind of like a get-out-of-jail-free card, but it isn't really free because you have to work for it. I couldn't think of anything remotely interesting, so the obnoxiously cheerful redhead with the clipboard, who thinks she's an expert on everything completely unimportant, told me I had to write down my memories and my feelings. How do you write a feeling? Anyway, I'm doing what she said because I figure they'll let me out of this dump sooner if I look like I'm trying to do what they ask me to do. I look on it as kind of a game where no one knows the rules but me. That way, I'm sure I'll win. I just haven't totally figured out how yet. I do know what the big prize is, though. Freedom. I still can't believe I actually ended up here. My parents talked about it a couple of times when they thought I was out of earshot, but I never thought they would actually do it. I mean, it's not like I'm some kind of criminal or something who needs to be locked away for the protection of society. I'm also not some kind of nutcase who pops pills or decorates her arms with slash marks. I know some kids like that. There was once this girl at my school who asked me if I wanted to see something cool. I said, sure, why not? So she takes me into the auditorium because she's one of those audiovisual club geeks and looks around to make sure no one is there. I look around too, like we're in some bizarre detective movie and we're bank robbers checking for cops. I don't know what I thought she was going to show me, but I've got to admit that I was pretty freaked when she rolled up her sleeves to show off a bunch of little round scars and big red lines all over her arms. I asked her what happened, and she told me she had done it to herself with cigarettes and a utility knife. I thought I was going to puke, but I didn't. I just shook my head and walked away. I didn't know what to say to her. I couldn't figure out why she showed it to me in the first place. I didn't tell anyone about it. Maybe I should have told someone about it. I wonder what happened to her. I don't remember seeing her around much after that. Maybe she ended up in a place like this. Hey, maybe she's here. I should look for her. It would be nice to see a familiar face. I mean, I know she isn't really here. It's just that someone like her probably needs to be in a dump like this where she's locked up so she can't hurt herself. I'm not like her. I didn't do anything to deserve being stuck in here. But they locked me up anyway and threw away the key. Actually, it's even worse than that. They locked me up and took away my internet. My whole lifeline to everyone and anyone who matters is floating away in cyberspace. The only internet access in this social black hole is down in some office where we prisoners aren't allowed to go. One of these nights, I'm going to find a way to get down there. This is a free country, after all. I have a right to the internet. I'm sure it's in the Constitution. It's bizarre. I mean, really, why would anyone waste time making some fancy private treatment prison for people who just want to look good? I didn't think that was a crime, but I ended up here anyway. I didn't even get my day in court. I was arrested and convicted by my parents and my mental case doctor without any chance to tell my side at all. Chapter 1. Maybe this whole memory writing thing isn't such a bad idea after all. At least I'll get to tell my story to someone, even if it's only to myself. So, here it goes. The story of my life.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?